Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video on Conqueror's Blade. So today we're going to go sort of all sweaty try-hard mode and see what we can do, because we're currently grinding through the missions on the Falconetti Gunners. I've got 2 sets done, but I've still got 2 more to go. Obviously, sweaty try-hard, that was a joke. I know I'm by far not a unit gun player. Just do what I can. We're here for entertainment, not for necessarily for pure skill. So yeah, we're working through these missions, just a few little things to do, you know, some of the Soldier of Fortune damage. We've got to kick over siege towers, KD ratios, etc, etc. Just a whole crap load of stuff to do. So largely, I'm just playing sieges. But I thought we'll sort of do what we can, because so often I'm actually grinding a specific unit. And we're just going to have a bit of a go moving away from that, really, and just going to try and take sort of a nice loadout how I would like to play, how I would sort of pick my loadout if I didn't do videos at all. So this is currently kind of just what I was looking at, thinking about what I wanted to take, what I've got eliteed and stuff like that. Obviously, Seregs, I love the Seregs, despite having done 2 videos on how much I didn't like them. they are a really nice unit, their charge is lovely. Condottieri Guard, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't bring that? It's just absolutely tip-top unit at the moment. Although, I must admit, 63 out of 100, it needs to have a few unit kits added to it. Pipe Militia, obviously, ultimate low-tier unit, everyone uses it. Artillery, just for the Merc bonus. And Iron Cap Swordsman. I was arguing over whether I really wanted to bring these. They are an okay unit. I've never really got on with them that well, so I'm not even max level on these. But then that's kind of nice, because everything else is max level, so at least I'll gain a bit of unit experience. Obviously, they're all about that charge. Low tier charging unit, not too bad. Obviously, it means I have a very aggressive loadout. I could swap one of these for something like a Namcan or something like that, an archer unit. It's just not really my playstyle. I tend to like low tier, high damage glass cannon units. That's just kind of what I like, because I play quite aggressively. I do stupid things. I get myself killed all the time. There's no point in me bringing a super high tier, you know, one super high tier golden era unit, because I just die, and then that's 350 leadership down the drain. Much more efficient for me to bring lots of sort of lower tier or mid tier aggressive sword units, because all these guys can take on higher tier stuff. Anyway, let's jump into some siege battles. So we are into battle on Sun City Siege. I spawned with my Condottieri just initially. We are defending, so seems to be. I tend to pick a slightly better unit than if I'm attacking. Obviously, there's no point in bringing peasants as your starting unit. I'm just going to head over to the B point initially, kind of see what we've got going on over there. We do need to kick over like another 13 ladders or something, so hopefully someone should be kind enough to try and put some up and try and climb. See what we can see over this part of the map. We do also need to destroy siege equipment, so maybe we should have got a cannon. Maybe I should have been a bit quicker. I wasn't. The battering line's moving over there, but not a tremendous amount of stuff moving. Ladders! No! I'm never going to get there in time, am I? Oh, has he kindly left that one alone? Thank you. Please don't get ballisted. Please don't get ballisted. Please don't get ballisted. Okay, 1. Still got a few to go, though. Is anyone doing anything particularly special? Not really. There's a guy having a look over there, but it looks like we've got an enemy, a friendly hero, sort of countering him straight from the off. Oh, blimey. He's having a go. Oh, we hit him. Did he kill him? Nice job. Good shot. Looks like there's not a great deal going on over the B point, so we'll probably end up heading around more over to the this side. Let's just move the troops around on the ground. Tend to try not to drag them along the walls. There are random, strange cannonballs flying around all over the place, so chance of getting hit does sometimes happen. Just throw these guys to the bottom of the stairs then. This battering ram here is going to be this siege tower is going to be in shortly. I suspect that's probably just going to be the main point of fighting, to be honest, because there's not a lot else going on anywhere else. Oh, we've got this on here, of course. Don't know if he'll push in with his serfs or not. Easy kills if he does. I don't know why I'm calling my Condottieri, really. Didn't even reach them. Come on, I want some early game kills. So we're not going to get attacked by anything else. We're not. Okay. 2 kills. Woohoo! Good job, Evo. Really contributing to the team there. So it looks like they're doing a similar thing on the other siege tower here. Not really pushing particularly hard. No obvious ladders anywhere. Oh, he's good. He's got his serfs at the bottom of the tower now. But again, you know, he doesn't want to push up because he knows full well we're waiting here. So we'll have a charge of it. The risk is, of course, we get trebbed. So we'll go for our shock attack just to get them dead quick, and then let's move. Because we don't want to get trebbed just in case. You might not be planning that at all, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. So, ooh, there's someone on the ground down there, look. Who's heading around the back. Okay, let's go and try and intercept him. Horse, come. Let's go, men. Go around the back of this guy. If we can. We're not going to have our charge back of cooldown, I don't suspect. Looks like the enemy hero is actually dead, so... Oops, I accidentally got the combo wrong a bit there. Oh, I might as well put shock attack. It's got such a cool cooldown. It also makes these condottieri so nice. You can basically always activate shock attack because it's just cooldown by the time you even realise it. So a ton of enemy archers this way. Quite a bit of stuff coming up the other side of A point as well. So we'll have to go around that way, I think. Although maybe it's a bit of a bad idea because we may end up finding ourselves sort of significantly outnumbered. But we'll do what we can. Yeah, there's a bit of crap up here. Looks like some allied teammates had a similar idea of coming up these stairs here. 2 trebs. Try and grab that guy. We'll shock attack him. Oh, he's going to get away, swine. Okay, what are we being attacked by from the top? I don't really want to get myself dragged up here like this, but we're in it now, aren't we? Oh, come back. We've got one escaped. Okay. Oh, he's come back to get me. Okay, we should be able to deal with that. Okay. Down the stairs, please, people. We are taking casualties. Yeah, we're not going to fight our way up that lot. Let's turn... Oh, then we are losing the... Oh! Don't like it. Don't really want to be doing this. Oh, auto pressures. We've got to get up the staircase at least. Let's stand with these archers. We'll try and defend these guys. They're obviously going to have their advance completed, you see. Oh, let's go for it. We're going to throw ourselves in. It's a bit of a risk. We'll go on with our shock attack. But if we don't get these condottieri knocked down, auto pressures knocked down, then our condottieri will just get butchered. Which they have done anyway. But we got a few kills out of it. Would you mind awfully putting me down? Can we escape here? Oh, come on, horse! I'm slowed! Oh, god damn! I hate short swords! Damn his slowdown. Okay, well, we are dead. We've got 2 heroes, 70 units. Decent, but not amazing. But we have lost A. We could have perhaps pushed up more aggressively earlier, but those fortibrasses were at the top of the stairs, and, you know, as soon as you run into them, you do get really slaughtered really quite early on. So it can be quite tough. What we're going to go for next... We'll call out the pipe militia. It's always an interesting bit. Yeah, do that. We'll go here, and let's go to the B point. We have got to be a bit careful at sea. Sometimes people, myself included, tend to get a little bit overly distracted on B, and ultimately you're never going to hold B, or you're not really likely to hold B. You're just there to try and delay the delay the process. So it's not worth losing C to hold B. That was my point. What have we got left? Again, trebs are one of the hardest things probably to deal with as a defender on this map. Stab this guy a little bit. You look like you want to die. See, so the treb risk is very real. Let's just try and break this formation. Stab him. Okay, that's good. Now we're just going to keep pushing through in case we get trebbed. But it looks like probably we're not. Okay. Good. So what's the enemy doing? So they're fighting a little bit over the supply point, which is probably what's taking them a bit of delay. A bit of stuff coming in there, though, and they're probably pushing straight to C. We have a little bit of stuff on the defence, though, so it's not all bad. Don't know if anyone else is going to attempt a similar manoeuvre. I should probably have gone for my horse. Let's deal with these guys. These look like an easy-ish kill. But they are. You know, another unit of pipe militia, but without a hero out of position like that. I know I'm not using my militia properly in brace, but when you're just trying to mop up a few units like that, it's generally not worth it. Okay, so what have we got left to deal with? So there's a main push is coming down the central alley by the looks of it. There's a bit of stuff around here. Whether they're going to push along the walls to B, we don't know. There's no real allied team members at B. Part of me thinks that means that we should therefore not bother, because it's already effectively lost. But we shall give it a punt, nonetheless. Let's head up this way. Depends really what comes. If it's the unit of Iron Reapers, we're screwed. If it's not, we might stand a chance. Oh, wow. Blah. Blah. Goodness, not exactly what I would have picked. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of stuff. Ah, come on, Mr. Poleaxe. Just try and keep pushing them back. If we can push them back, we're racking up damage the whole time, but I'm dead here. I'm just fighting on to the last now. I can accept that. Oh, dear. Yeah, we're in trouble. Maybe we can get away. Okay, we've managed to get away. Sort of. Got to get down here safely now. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, that was always the risk. We didn't know how much stuff was going to go, and we knew we didn't have a lot of team support there, so maybe it was a mistake. But anyway, done now. Ow. My poor horse. Oh, I thought I was going to get away, but I wouldn't. Okay, it's the disadvantage of being a heavy, slower unit. I can get caught up by things like glaives and spears. Well, not too long on the cooldown, it's only our second death. Looks like some of the team are fighting over the base of B. And so far, they're not in yet on C. I'm trying to get someone who's actually in the fight so I can actually observe, but basically the entire team seems to be on the supply point. There's a little bit of a concern. Is anyone at C? Okay, here's someone at C. Yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff coming and just heroes here, no units at all. So probably by the time I even get back in, C is pretty much going to be lost. Which is a bit unfortunate. I would have liked to try and hold it. We'll try and get over there. We'll probably pull out our Serrigs, I think. Oh, no, we'll pull out our Iron Caps actually, because we may end up being a little bit rash here in our attacks. Just how much stuff there's going to be there. Quite a lot. Oh yeah, we're never going to get through that, are we? Okay, okay. So we're on to the final point. It's going to give them quite a bit of time. They don't have too much in the way of troop numbers, to be fair. So that's something that does work in our favour. Depends if they're going to rush or not. If they're going to rush, we need to hang around. If not, I'm going to try and go around the other way and see what I can sort of exploit in terms of trying to just get kills. I think that's really going to be the only way we win this, is just by effectively grinding them down to not a lot. Come on then, let's go in. Not really the right move, but these Iron Caps do have a pretty decent charge, which is nice. Let's kidnap this guy. I've obviously abandoned my Iron Caps. I kind of expected there to be more around here than there was. Well, not really a lot I can do about it. Okay, he's dead. The Iron Caps should be fighting on. Oh, we've killed everyone. Good job. Oh, they're pretty much dead. There's only 2 of them left alive.
The enemy captured the point.
Ow. Just back off a little bit from there. So really we need to get another unit. Looks like we're holding them up pretty well. I think they're going to start to run out of units a little bit now. Just under 600. We've just got to be careful not to do the same to us and end up losing a ton of units ourselves. Friendly Falconetti Cannoneers, the unit we're actually currently trying to do the mission challenges for. I've tried them a little bit on their 3-day like rental period or whatever you want to call it, and they are, so far, quite interesting. Hopefully we'll keep getting them ground up, and once we get them to a bit of a decent level, once we've actually got them unlocked into a decent level, then we'll start to bring them with us and start to do a video on them. Where are they going? Should we go and have a look? Were they on the retreat? I don't know. Are they on the way to supply point or something? Curious. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Get away. It was a good idea. Now it's not, because there's auto pressure. So we'll just set up a line, and I'm not on my own. Not going to be able to get through that. Not easily. There's a good chance we'll just charge into it and get slaughtered. Not a lot here though, so we might as well charge down here. I have thus decided. My worry is obviously if support turns up, then we are decidedly in trouble. He's obviously AFK. Well, he's dead now. Okay, that panned out okay. Let's just get these guys killed. Reform, reform, reform. Well, you're going to have to get stuck in then, aren't we? Okay. Nothing so far turning up from behind, which is nice. I really want to get back to the supply point. Jesus, gunners, 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 gunners. Can we afford to do that? The unit is dying extremely fast. We're down to a half-strength unit already. We are losing point, I am aware. Just want to try and get them thrown on there, so we at least have some semblance of a unit left over. Otherwise, we're going to be down to Martellatori. And even with 14, these guys will charge brutally powerfully. And, you know, numbers are becoming critical now. Okay. Nice little artillery shot. So the unit's getting back up to health. We're regaining a little bit of stamina. I'm surprised we're not pushing into these, to be honest. Condottieri, but hey ho. Maybe they're pretty low on health as well. Ooh, being hit by some of the cannons. Out for that. Christ almighty. Ow. Try and run past them if we can. Probably badly timed. Yeah, that was pretty terribly timed. Let's try and push onto those cannons then, I guess. It depends how much push stuff is to the right of this supply point. Almost like some gunners. Not well chimed. Not well timed at all. But let's go to it. Kill what we can. No regrets. Where are you? I don't really know where I'm going with you. Oh, I forgot I was on cooldown. Ow. Just 1 second, please. There we go. Better. What's going on out here? I think everyone's dead. Yep, they are. Okay, back this way. Is it worth me grabbing the Martellatori? Bit of stuff there coming in. So they're on the capture point. Oh, we'll have to. Ow. I don't want to get grabbed by them all. As I suspect we may end up doing anyway. Just go in for it then, I suppose. Big people with sticks. Ow! Died. Okay. Well, a team's doing a fairly decent job. We're pretty much going to be equal on troop numbers. We have very slightly more, but remember, you know, I'm counting at 32 of that with the unit of Martellatori, so that's not a great deal of use. I suspect there's a couple of serfs kicking around. Whereas I suspect more than likely the enemies use their serfs at the beginning of the game, because their troop quality is probably going to be higher. We have 2 minutes 40 effectively left to hold. 10 for 7, so we're just getting the upper hand hero-wise on this last phase, though we just lost another one there, so 9 for 7. Okay, it's now starting to level out again. Oh, I can't, obviously I'm dead, I can't get on point. Need someone to hop onto that ideally. We'll just really try and deal with some of the enemy heroes. Because our hero numbers are going to start to tip against us. A few more serfs coming down, looks like we've got another unit of those Imperial Pike Guard. The enemy cannoneers, whoever these guys is doing a sterling job of just throwing so much stuff on the point. Obviously what's making it difficult for us to set up in this position. This is normally a safe spot here. Obviously it looks like we can now be hit by that enemy artillery. And that's causing troop numbers to kind of tip against us actually. Okay. So we're in 1 minute 45. Obviously we need to keep ourselves alive ideally. A few friendly cannoneers there by the looks of things. But they're just throwing so much stuff onto the point, that's what makes it difficult. This guy out of Ironsides he is. Can we kill him? Yes, nice. Okay, onto the guns, if we can. I'm sending the unit in first. and then we'll follow up. I'm on cooldown, I'm on cooldown. Need a tertiary, I think. Maybe not. No, they're dying about super fast. We get this guy's poleaxe dead. Okay, good. That certainly helped. Killing those guns certainly helped. If we can get back alive, that would be good because I can have a quick heal up. And then that only gives us a minute left to hold. So I think we might stand a reasonable chance. Come on, I'm going to have to throw myself in a second to try and get a smidge of health. We've got a little bit of cap to play with. That's it. We have got the heal on. Try and focus down this longsword if we can. Oh, he's going to escape. Oh, it's the enemy guns that are painful. Oh, now. Oh, no. Come on, team. Push. Push like you've never pushed before. I wish that was a pike advance, not just a pike militia. 23 seconds. Does this not feel like the longest 20 seconds you've ever watched? Okay, team's doing well. They're pushing on. Getting a few hero kills as well. And another unit's turned up. Okay, that is what we needed. I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it. Even though ultimately, in effect, the enemy would win this. We've got 3 people left. I think we've held enough time that they're not going to get the capture. But I mean, any more than that, another 10 seconds and the enemy would have got it. What a close victory that was. But very, very nice. Awesome, awesome game. We had pretty mixed results. We didn't do too badly on the troop kills, 6 hero kills. Definitely made a fair few mistakes though. Probably going to the wrong points, going to the wrong places, and sometimes getting caught out by the wrong things. Our ANCAPs didn't really do it, but did pretty well with our Condottieri. But yeah, certainly a pretty fun game. Anyway, I'm going to keep grinding out these Fortebraccio... no, not Fortebraccios. What are they called? I don't know, the gunners. I've forgotten their name. No, it's not going to come to me. The guys with cannons, and then we'll have a unit on them. Probably not too long after this one actually gets released. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you all on the next video.